Yeah, welcome to this Fun Bridge tournament. I managed to play the first one without sound, so I'll pop open the hand and here I thought it was a pretty interesting one about how to bid. So I went pass, and you got 19 points and a 6-4 shape. You got 6 hearts, 4 clubs, really, really prime hand. So I started with 1 heart, and the opponents bid 2 spades. So my first thoughts were, should I be bidding 3 clubs or should I follow it up with a double? Now, 3 clubs isn't that forcing, so I decided to start with a double, and partner came up with a nice bid of 3 spades, showing some values here. And immediately I was like, well, if partner has the ace of diamonds and the king of clubs, slam looks really good for me here. Now, a few different bids that I thought, maybe bidding 4 spades, maybe bidding 4 clubs. 4 clubs was still non-forcing, which I didn't really like. That would have been my ideal approach there. The other thing I was looking at is bidding 4 spades, but I was like, well, I'm just committing. Then I looked at 6 clubs and it said exactly 4 card suit. I was like, this is just primo. This is a great one where I was thinking, I don't actually need too much from partner to be making slams. So I just thought I'd go ahead and bid 6 clubs over that. And partner came down with great cards, and I basically needed either clubs or hearts breaking. Even if they were both 4-1, I had some residual chances there anyway. But got to a nice slam and picked up 11 imps to kick things off. 3 club rebid from Argene feels a little bit resulting. How are you supposed to bid this in the French system? 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds? You want to be in 6 hearts here, but partner showed the ace of diamonds, and now I have to bid hearts at the 3 level. You don't want to be in 6 hearts. 6 hearts needs hearts 3 too. 6 clubs is best slam. Oh yeah, so in the French system, they've got like I have a near game forcing hand as well. That's what people are talking about. Totally didn't consider it because I'm just not used to it. But I like just getting my suits in there. But no great way to try and bid this one. But yeah. Let's go into hand number 2. All right. So hand number 2, I've got a pretty ordinary 12 count. We'll start with 1 diamond. And we can bid 1 no trump. 2 diamonds here is just like a game forcing check back bid. Do I have 3 card support? Do I have 4 spades? And the answer to that is no. And partner's now saying, basically they've got like a slam try in hearts. So I have a really bad hand for them. I've got no aces. I want to just try and keep it as low as possible. And here we have 2 spade losers and the queen of trumps. We've got a 9 card fit. So here they led the 3 of spades. My one fear is that they can get a ruff, which they can't. Now, do I have any reason not to lay the ace king of hearts, hoping that the queen drops? I don't see it. But I can always lead the jack of hearts to the king because I got great pips here. And this just baits a cover sometimes. They can't see the hearts in the south hand. And we got the cover today, which is great news. All right. And do I have any chance of not losing a spade? Like maybe if they misdefend and throw diamonds away and let my diamond come good. This is the beer card. David Devine earlier was saying, let's go, Pete, let's get a beer tonight. So I suppose I can play it out a little bit. So I've thrown 2 diamonds. I can afford 1 spade here. Let's let go of the club. And here, basically, I was just going to play a diamond up to the king, and I don't think the beer card's ever going to get good, and it's not today. but they can have their spade, and I've got the last two. Plus 11 imps. Some people went off in 4 hearts. Some people tried for slam on this hand. I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts about how to follow in the spade suit to minimize the chance that a third or second round is played. Here, I like to just play... So you could like throw the jack of spades, but I often like to try and go for the softest false card that I could. And for me, that's like playing the 9, then the jack. Like, I don't need those spades, but playing the 9 and the jack, I think, is the best way just to go, oh, I might be out of it. Whereas when you play the jack, and if they do play another round, and you follow, they go, oh, you're false carding. Why are you false carding? And like you lead into that question. I want to make it so that they don't actually pose that question. But Anthony says, I think it makes no difference. West can see the spade too, and partner has an odd number. Yeah, so you do want to be able to hide any lower spades. I don't think that was possible on this one, but in general, that's what I just try and do. Okay, so we're at plus 22, which is rather nice. Moving on to hand number 3, and I have a 10 count. We're favorable, but all my points are split. I could consider a takeout double or something like 2 spades. I think double's probably best. Partner is just pretty minimum, so we'll just pass there and play 2 diamonds. Okay, 8 of diamonds lead. We have a spade loser. We got 2 diamonds. We got 2 clubs and a heart. My right-hand opponent opened the bidding. So I'm thinking of just running the jack of hearts here. I'm happy to lose to the queen of hearts, but my thoughts were, can I do it while I still have control of clubs? But then the opponents might be able to ruff hearts. So I probably should continue drawing trumps. So there's one more trump out there. Okay, so at this stage, I could try a heart to the jack. It might be... West is the opening bidder. It might be hard for East to underlead a spade and get a club through. Or the finesse might just work. Okay. So the queen's going to drop. And my only chance is that West actually had the ace of clubs. So we will play a club towards the queen. But making 10 tricks there. Plus 3 imps. Some people beat 3 clubs a couple of tricks for a little bit more. Be careful, your pass bid was perhaps not the most accurate. Given your bidding system, Arjane would have rather bid 2 spades. They want me to double and bid 2 spades? That seems crazy. 16 points, 4-3, 4-2. So like I could consider a 2-no trump bid, but they don't play that as natural. That's unusual 2-no trumps. And the general idea here is 1 heart past 2 hearts. So I've got like 12 here and 6 here. Trying to play 2-no trumps when you've got like 18 combined is a bit rich. I'm just going to go for a takeout double here. Hope partner doesn't bid clubs. When they do, I don't really have any good follow-up. Sometimes people are like, oh, maybe I bid diamonds, bid 3-no. No, you just suck it up, you pass. And hope partner's got 5, which they do. Okay, so West open to the bidding. We got a good diamond fit. The opponents have a heart fit and a spade fit. Firstly, they're not underleading the ace, so let's try the jack there. Okay, so West has ace queen of hearts. Okay, so I can throw my spade away if they don't take it. Okay. So it looks like I want to. I was like, "Ooh, I've got such good diamonds. Do I have the B card? No." Do I want to finesse here? I think so. There's slight dangers that when this loses and East plays something and taps me and clubs a 4-2, the hand falls apart a bit. But here clubs a 3-3 with the queen on side. And there's the king on side. Okay. So that was a remarkably friendly hand. So 11 tricks there. Okay, so I lost 2 imps. Some people got to 3 no trumps. 1 heart past 2 hearts. 3 no trumps. That is a way to get there. Not one that I really considered. Some people doubled and then when their partner bid 3 clubs, bid 3 no. So like here, we've only got 16 points. Again, we don't have that many points combined. This is just a remarkably favorable layout here. You would think that 3-0 would go down lots of the time. So, but yeah, 3-0 can make. I think doubling and getting to 3 clubs is fine. I think forcing to 3-0 is probably a bit much on it. Moving on to board number 5, and partner opened, and this time we've got a 6-4 shape. So great hand. So I'll start with a spade. We found a spade fit, and West doubled. Okay. Do we have any chance for slam? Let's say partner has king to 4 spades, a doubleton heart, ace of clubs, king of diamonds. That is ace, king, king, a 10 count that can make slam. Okay, so I want to investigate more for sure. Bid 3 hearts, partner bid 4 spades. All right. Okay. All right, they've convinced me. Got 2 key cards with the queen. Let's try 6 spades. This might have 0 play, by the way. Hey, M&M Alaska, welcome. Singleton heart, king of diamonds, king of spades. They have. I thought they showed 2 with the queen, 2 without the queen. Great. I nearly picked their hand exactly. Okay. So my club is going on the king of diamonds, and I want to trump my hearts. I probably want to trump as many of them as possible. And my mouse has stopped working. There we go. Right. So win that. Diamond to the ace. And let's get rid of the club as first priority. King of diamonds. Oh, okay. So now my jack of diamonds is good for discarding a heart. That means I can probably draw trumps and just rough 1. Yeah, so rough 1, ditch 1, grand slam makeable. Wow, 2 people bid grand slam? Wow. Woo. How'd they get there? So 2-0, a hand with hope of playing game or slam, or hearts. Splinter. All right, this is actually a, if you bid 2 no trumps and partner shows a splinter, hoo-wee, that is great news. You can bid 4 no, partner shows 2 key cards without the queen, but you've got a 10 card fit, so you don't really worry about it. And then you can bid 5 no trumps to say, we've got them all, and partner could show the king of diamonds and you could bid grand slam. You do have to slightly worry about that extra heart, like maybe you need hearts to be 4-4, which they're kind of likely given that there's a takeout double. But the jack of diamonds being an extra winner was really good. But plus 12 imps there. So we're at plus 35. Moving on to board number 6. And we've got a 14 count. We could bid 2 clubs. We could make a takeout double. I tend to prefer a takeout double here. 3 no, great news. Okay. We've got a heart lead, so we've now got 3 heart winners. My left-hand opponent's the one who opened the bidding. We've got 3 clubs, 3 hearts. We could build 2 spades. We could maybe see if the clubs come in for more. Entries look a little bit awkward. I might just play the queen of spades here and now. Okay, so now my king of spades is an extra entry. Points-wise, we've got 14, and we had king, jack of hearts, 7, 10, 12. Is that right? 12 points? King, jack, queen, jack is 7, queen is 9, 12. So 26, so there's only 14 points missing. East already, my right-hand opponent already showed up with the queen, so that's their 2 points. So all the other points are in the east hand. Can I, like, maybe if there was like a singleton 9 or something, I could. Okay, so the clubs are all good. It looks like they're just going to get the last 2 tricks. So claim 6 more. The ace of diamonds was known to be offside, so I didn't see any real benefit in doing that. Be careful, your double is perhaps not the most accurate one. Given your bidding system, Archene would have rather to pass. They want me to pass, even rather than 2 clubs. Whew. All right. Okay, we've got an 11 count. And we're vulnerable. It is ace, ace, king, so I think that's okay to open, but balanced 11s I typically pass. Now, am I bidding 2 no or Drury? 2 no shows a fit and 4 card support. 2 clubs is Drury, at least 3 cards. I got a really good hand, so I'll go 2 no. 3 clubs. There's a relay bid. What are my follow-ups? So I can show shortages. So I don't have a shortage, so I guess I'm showing a balanced hand. That's disappointing. Slam his grand slam his cold. I really wanted to show something like, hey partner, I have the best hand I could actually have here. And bidding 4 spades didn't look like the premium option, but everything showed singletons or voids. I didn't have any of those, so it felt like I had to bid 4 spades, but ace ace king is really, really good. And bidding 4 spades didn't seem like the best way about it. Like maybe, I don't know what else I could have done. Like I could have opened the hand, as I mentioned. But here we've got 2 heart losers and a diamond. The diamond's going to go on the king of clubs. And we're going to trump the 2 hearts, assuming spades break. which they do. So probably lose 5 imps or so. 10 imps. Okay, so people get their 1 spade, 3 spades. They showed a fit and like 6 to 10 points, and they managed to get there. Okay, so if you open the hand, which is reasonable, your partner basically goes to town and you get to 7 spades. Yeah. So I managed to, I wanted to be as like optimistic as I could on that hand, and I managed to, well, other than opening it, and managed to find a way to not get to the slam. So that's sad. But like, I think this set's really illustrating the power of 6-4 shapes. They're just super amazing when you find fits in one of the suits. Here I'll bid 2 clubs, then follow up with 2 spades. Okay, so we found a fit in spades. Partner's got 6 diamonds, or like 5 diamonds, 4 spades, something like that. My hand's great. Again, 6-4 shape. I'm just going to bid key card, probably. I've got 2 key cards without the queen of spades, so we've got all the key cards. I can bid 5 no. They have 2 kings. It's not amazingly useful. I much prefer being able to show specific kings. I guess my partner is relatively likely to have a singleton club. So, okay, so firstly, let's give them ace king to 5 diamonds, king of hearts, king of spades, stiff club, rough heart. Like, I feel like 7 spades will have play. I don't know if it's a good contract, and I'm not the biggest fan of 6 hearts showing kings. Like, if my partner could say, hey, I've got the king of clubs, then I'm like, oh, I can bid 7. But let's give it a shot. No, I'm not really sure. So we'll go no, but we'll bid it anyway. They do have the king of clubs, and their diamonds are really good. But queen 10, we do have some entry issues here. Like if we run into particularly bad breaks. I think just trying to set up their hands the way to go. So let's see what happens here. Ace of spades, and I think just queen of spades. And let's play a club over, and we'll just rough this one high. And then we'll draw a trump. Okay. Now, what can I do if diamonds are 5-1? I can take the king of spades. I think it's all the jack of clubs. Okay, diamonds went 5-1, but yeah, they threw their clubs away. So 7 spades was there. So there were a lot of grand slams in this set. 4 slams in 8 boards. That's not frequent. Yeah, 2 7 spades in a row. Yeah. So there's some variations in systems that help people a bit there, but finished in equal 4th spot. So trying to beat Pete pipped me. So well done. Sergovoy taking out the top spot and New Seeker in 3rd, but all in all, pretty good. So this really illustrates the power of 6-4 shapes, and lots of slams. I was pretty happy with all of them. Board 7, I wanted to try and find a way to be more encouraging, but I really wanted to help partner after I'd passed that hand, but the methods weren't really there for me. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed them. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.